The internet is currently at wash with the news of Tracy Nither Nicolas Okiri. She has claimed that the Minister of Work, Engineer David Uhami, is owing her over 300 million naira over a transaction, a job that she did for the Minister of Work over 12 years ago. She further claimed that Engineer David Umai refused to pay her money, and whenever she requests for her money, the minister, the Minister of Work, usually asks her out. Now, the Minister of Work has also come out to deny this allegation and has claimed that he does not even know the said Tracy Nither Nicolas Okiri.
I owed nobody, and of course, I presided over both men and women, and nobody ever said, I harassed him or I owed him. Deputy governor, the same. Governor for 8 years, and I did fantastic, infrastructure. So nobody could come and say, oh, he's been owed, unless the person is being mischievous. So what you read on social media, I'm not worried about it. It makes me stronger, and I've fought many battles. So this is nothing.
Honorable minister of this great country should not be a liar.
There's nothing wrong to say, oh, you are chasing a woman. But if it is Natasha that is accusing me of chasing her, then my face will be bolder. But not anyhow person that will accuse this handsome man of chasing him for 12 years. That person must be the Queen of England. Because even one man that cannot chase Senator Nashasha for 12 years. So it's just to make social media to be alive.
From all indication, Tracy Nither Nicolas Okiri is not giving up on her claims, as she recently did an interview with Car Truth podcast, where she gave a vivid account of how Engineer David Umai contacted her for a job when Engineer David Umai was still the deputy governor of Ebonyi State. She said she prepared the job that she did has to do with one of gift item when Engineer David Umai was campaigning to become the governor of Ebonyi State. In this interview, you will find out the detailed account of how this transaction took place. She has an evidence to back up her claims. If you watch this interview, I can put it to Engineer David Umai that he is owing this woman, and he should pay up the money home to this woman so that we avoid further embarrassment. But it is not my place to decide if Tracy Nither Nicolas Okiri claim is really true. The best thing for her is to go to court and get a judgment. That's my own position on this case. Ladies and gentlemen, let us quickly watch this interview that Mrs. Tracy did with Car Truth Podcast. We'll be right back to discuss, to review, to confirm if the allegation of Tracy, if they are false or they are true.
In 2009, my phone was ringing. It was on mine. He told me, Tracy, Nita, how are you? I want to run. Oh, I have decided to contest for governorship. I said, that's good. He said, it's those things I put in my office that time. I wanted to produce it for my gas election. But now, I want to use it for myself. So I said, okay. I gave you, just go ahead and produce it. I said, I can't go ahead and produce it, sir. I said, please go ahead. I'm assuring you will not have any problem. Now that I'm contesting, and by God's grace, if I win, you will not have any problem. I didn't still go ahead. Because this is someone that since I met him, he has never given me a kobo. Now, he called me one last time, one evening, and said, please, he wants to talk to me. That I should go ahead and produce these things. That I should just have it in mind that he's going to win. And that once he gets into office, he will clear every debt he owes me. In my mind, I'm like, this guy has called me 3 times regarding this. And let it don't be like wickedness. Let me just go ahead and see what I can do for him. You understand? So I now went ahead, did my children's school fees. I took a personal loan. You know all this loan that when you take, every month you'll be paying interest. Like if you take 2 million, they tell that you'll be paying 10%. I took that loan from a guy called Bayo that works in First Bank. He used to work in First Bank, but he has resigned. Wherever Bayo is, Bayo will bear me witness. I ordered for those things from Dubai. I printed the notebook here. And when it was done, I called him. He said, oh my God, try and deliver it this weekend. I'm not around. I have gone to Abuja. You know, I've been going to and fro Abuja to meet with our president's wife and also the president because I'm sourcing for fund. I sourced a truck. We loaded these items with my private car. I drove in front. I drove with the truck. So we went to Ebonyi State. Someone drove me in my car and the truck man drove the truck behind us. We went to Ebonyi State. Now when we got to Ebonyi State, we lodged in a hotel close to a school. It's like that school is a college of education. I can't remember, but it's not a full-fledged university. It's like a college of education. That was where we lodged. I got into Ebonyi State. I told him that we're in Ebonyi State. I told him where we lodged. He said, okay, no problem. Because we got in at night, which was on a Friday evening, that his boy will come for us in the morning. In the morning, he sent the number. He called and said that his boy is coming, that he has forwarded the address of where I am to his boy. And truly, the boy called me and told me that he was outside. So we all came out, got into my car. The truck man got into the truck, and the guy took us straight to Umahi's house. And I saw the little daughter called Paradise because I asked her name. She said her name is Paradise. So I was playing with her while my staff were offloading the items that we brought. That boy and other boys of Umahi helped. Even Umahi's wife was around on the day I offloaded these goods. The wife was around because she came out, she greeted us. So I realized she was making up inside, but she greeted us before she went. So he called me from Abuja. When I told him we're back, I'm in Lagos now, he thanked me, he was very grateful. So I didn't ask him for money. I didn't bother him. The election went well. I gave him 1 year and 8 months because I know that usually when they get into power immediately, they don't usually have money until his budget and everything is passed, and then the federal government will start sharing allocation. So I was still very patient. After 1 year and 8 months, something happened that made me very angry. So one day I called him. He said, are you coming to Ebonyi this weekend? I said, no. What am I coming there to do? He said, come now, host you, we'll have a good time. Allow me to take care of you. I want to date you. I want to take good care of you. I want to make you my woman. I said, if that is the reason, I'm not coming. How far with my payments? He said, he just signed. So this one I'm telling you is not important. I said, no, it's not important to me right now. I need money. I'm trying to pay school fees. He said, okay. Later, he off the phone. That was how we entered our call. Then we talk about my payment. He talks about dating me. He talks about how I'm not being sensible enough to act like an adult and use what I have to get.
Just a quick question. This money we're talking about, how much is it?
Okay, as the initial invoice was 25.4 million, but times 12 years. So every year I add it for him. So as of today, what he's owing me is 304 point something million.
304
4 point something million, yes. So when I now realized that this man is not willing to pay me, he just want to hold me to ransom. One day he called me. I picked up the call. I said, should I send my account details? He said, no now. How far? Are you coming to Ebonyi this week? I said, I'm not coming. Please, sir, with all due respect, can you credit me? I want to pay my children's school fees. I am tired of decent talk. I have told you that I don't want to date you. I cannot date you. You're a married man. It's against my belief. Please, sir, send me my payment. Why are you always asking me out when I'm asking for my payment? You've been a governor now for over 2 years. Over 3 years. And you're not talking about my payment. This was not the initial agreement. Please respect yourself and pay me. That was the mistake I made. David hung up on me. He sent me a message. I will teach you a lesson. I will deal with you for insulting me. If you know David Omahin, you know his number, I will show you my phone. You will see the message in 2016.
Can I see this message?
Yes, please. Yes. Send the message.
Many messages. Just show me the one. There are so many messages. I wouldn't want to read. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's it. This is 2016, 12th April. Are you seeing it? So I even used to use prayer. So I will be using prayer to beg him. I'll be saying, oh God, please touch the heart of your son to pay me for the job I did for him. Or to give me another contract to cover up the job if no one pay me for that one. David will tell me God is busy. Are you seeing it there? When I send in the message, you tell me God is busy. Okay, so I told my lawyer, prepare, we are going there. And I called David with another number and he picked. I said, listen, I'm coming to Ebonyi. And by the time I get to Ebonyi State, I'm blocking the government house with my vehicle. No vehicle will drive out and no vehicle will drive in. That was what I told him. Do you know what David told me? He said, if you come into Ebonyi, with you and everybody coming in with you, none of you will live alive. Tracy Nither, I will give you the same treatment I gave the Nelen engineers. Reading about those engineers, I said, no, I'm a single parent. As at that time, I wouldn't want to go and lose my life. So I stayed back. I now told myself, one day, David will not be governor again. And when he's out of the government house, one day, I will also meet him. So my dad, who was living with me, because when he was sick, I took him to treat him, became very ill. I felt I should fly him to the US because I was using Premier Hospital and St. Nicholas to treat him, and they were giving him good treatment. But I felt if I fly my dad to the US, he will get a better treatment. So I started looking for phone to call David Omahin. I have money with this man. That money will help me to treat my dad. So I called him and I said, David Omahin, my dad is very sick. Please, give me my payment. Just give me my payment. I want to fly my dad to the US for treatment so that he will not die. He said, if your father wants to die, let him die. He's not the first to die. He hung up. I tried again. He has blocked the number. Eventually, months down the line, my dad died. Even when we were trying to prepare for him to fly, we could not. And as at that time, I was heavily pregnant with a set of twins. My dad died. When my dad died, I came on social media. That was the time I came on the social media. I was not talking like this. I was weeping. I remembered what David told me. He said, if my father wants to die, he should die. He's not the first to die. I was crying. I was begging Nigerians. I was not ashamed. I need money to bury my father. As at the time I came on the social media, my dad was in the mortuary. I pleaded. I begged. We wrote letter to the Senate president. We wrote to the presidency. We wrote to David Omahin countless times. My lawyers did.
Over this case?
Over this issue. If we never give David Omahin, we don't write more than 30 letters.
And you have copies of these letters?
We have copies of the letters.
Welcome back, guys. From all indication, I must confess, this woman is not just fabricating stories. I think the best thing for her now, if the minister is still denying this allegation, is for her to go to court to file a civil action where she will be claiming recovery of her money. And the funny thing is that she's not even the only person that is accusing the minister of work of owing her. One or three persons has also come out to make the same allegation against the minister. I begin to wonder why we one in a position of authority that have the means, the wherewithal to pay this money is denying this allegation. This has now called for scrutiny of our leaders who are in position of authority, who are serving the citizen of this country, of how they are treating the people they are serving. Their office is meant to serve the citizen and not to oppress. The president should look into this issue, and this issue should be resolved. This kind of issue is tarnishing the image of our leaders. This issue should be resolved on time. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I believe in a few days to come, more revelation will come out. And I believe the best option for the Minister of Work is to sit with this woman and resolve this issue once and for all. Thank you, and God bless you. See you in my next video.